just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Crowd begins with a pass. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Stroud. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, caught by Gronk.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case,
that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Sending it downfield for Likely. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Houston. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Panics now off the bootleg. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down. It's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Stroud. Hupp brings it in left side.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down up past the 40-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the middle, it's Hupp. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. They will indeed go, and the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
That is quickly out to Diggs. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The 30-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A touchdown apiece here in the...
With the score tied 7.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Anderson, an 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get this up near the first down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 4th down, Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. Second and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On play action, Penix. That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Stroud. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he will go all the way. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Texans. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. The extra point is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Now Penix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a first down. Throwing is Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. On second down, here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On comes Thomas Morstead. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put them in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. They'll go play action with Stroud. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Into space at the 45. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. The PAT up and good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Digs on the reception. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What work after the catch. That one picks up 29 yards. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. To the tight end, Likely. Now he's loose again. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Texans go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back. They'll throw on first down with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper.